again and welcome to today's top story on TV. Something that hopefully you don't have to worry about, but at some point most of us do. Hopefully not right before Christmas. Employment or unemployment and trying to find a job. There are people in Sault Ste. Marie who can help you with that, and they've given themselves a little bit of a challenge that's kind of interesting. From Employment Solutions, Melissa Cuglietta, talk about the 99 jobs. This is brilliant.
So we work with many employers throughout the year, and at the start of our promotion, when we started the 99 Jobs campaign, which was on December 10th, we had 99 active jobs at our office. So we used that spend to make this promotion, and we're running it for 99 days. And we just want people to drop into our office. They don't even need to make an appointment, and they can come and check out our job board to browse all of the jobs that we do have available, and of course meet with someone one-on-one for some extra job search support.
You know what, it's so interesting because before we came on camera, Melissa was telling me about the reaction to the campaign.
Yeah.
My first thought was 99 bottles of beer on the wall, but other people had more legitimate thoughts, I think.
Yeah, well, that's obviously, the 99 wonderful jobs on the wall definitely is a play on the 99 bottles of beer on the wall. But there was a little bit of background planning in that too, to try and come up with something fun and catchy that kind of got people thinking of something. And we were thinking music, and there's kind of a little bit of Jay-Z in there, a little bit of Ariana Grande. We've heard some comments on Nina's 99 Balloons as well. So it's definitely getting people thinking and talking about it.
And that's what you want with a marketing campaign, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So tell us about Employment Solutions. First of all, you mentioned that you work with employers and potential employees.
Absolutely.
Which is maybe something that a lot of people don't realize, because I think we know that we can go to you for a job.
Right.
So how do potential employers use your facility?
So we have a few different options for them, just depending on what the employer is looking for and what their needs are. We can help basically with HR needs. So we can help them by creating a job description, a hiring plan. We can post a job posting if that's all they need, is they just want that posting out to the community. We can actually collect and screen resumes for them as well, in case they don't have someone at the office available to do that kind of work.
That's awesome.
It takes time. We host job fairs at our office, and we include promotion of that. And we also offer free office space if they do need to do interviews, hiring, or any training as well.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was so extensive on the potential employer side.
Absolutely. We definitely, we work with job seekers and employers, and the way we connect both of that too is we have some employers who don't even want to post a job publicly. They would rather work with us first and see if we have a current client that is looking for work.
Awesome.
That we can refer them to. So they have kind of that advantage if they're working with us.
I would imagine too, just first impression, that someone who has a small business and, working 14-hour days, day after day, they don't have time or the facilities. Absolutely. This is a great option.
Absolutely, yeah. We definitely work with employers of all sizes, but we definitely do tend to do a bit more work with local employers and smaller businesses, just because they may not have that HR department to be able to spend that kind of time.
You know what? I think it's really, it speaks to the job that you're doing when you talk about people who, potential employers who don't even want to go public first with the posting. They come to you first.
Absolutely.
They trust you.
Yes, we have great relationships with employers we've been working with for several years. And of course, we're always welcoming new employers to come and work with us, even if they just want to start by posting a job posting for the first time and then kind of see how things go. We definitely have lots of options for them, and they're willing to do what they need with us.
Terrific. Now, with regards to an employee, you help everyone from a high school student get summer work to somebody who might need retraining. So explain how that works.
Yeah, so we work with anybody from age 15 and up. So we do have some youth programs, so those who may be in high school or not, who are looking for their first paid work experience. We do have a program called Youth Job Link that can help them with resume creation, career exploration, interview skills, and we connect them with employers who may also be interested in hiring first-time workers. We have Youth Job Connection, that is for 15 to 29 who are not in school or working full-time, who may need a little bit of extra training. They may have some extra challenges in their life, and they get a 2-week paid training process with us in the classroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
We run that one pretty much monthly, Youth Job Connection, and then we connect them to employers afterwards with job search, and usually falls into a placement, which very often leads into full-time employment or part-time employment afterwards.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I think it's really an awesome service to offer to someone who's worked in an industry or
Yes.
in a career for 20 years
Right.
and doesn't even know how to do a resume because they never had to. They can
Yeah.
come for that too.
Absolutely, and that is often the case. We have someone who maybe has worked somewhere for years, has never really needed a resume, whether they get laid off, are trying to change fields, or maybe they've moved to part-time, they've moved cities, whatever the reason is, we can work with you. So we can work with them one-on-one with our employment consultants and create a job search plan, help them from resume all the way to getting that job, or doing a placement, additional training. So yeah, we have a lot of options for any of those workers age 15 and beyond.
And I think it's really supportive too because there's one-on-one counseling.
Yes, and that's free, of course. All of our services are free. No appointment is necessary. So anyone who is interested in getting some assistance with resume writing, cover letter writing, even just computer use, we also have a resource room which is free for computer, internet access, faxing, photocopying, just to even get you that resume printed and ready to go to hand off.
It's phenomenal that you go from 15-year-olds to,
Yeah.
you know, potentially 65-year-olds
Absolutely.
who don't know about computers
Yeah.
and thrown into a brand new job, even something as what we might think is simple, like, you know, a grocery clerk. Well, you need to learn how to use
Yeah.
those computers, and it's intimidating for some older people.
Absolutely. Everything nowadays is pretty much
Yeah.
going to, technology-based, computer-based. A lot of those point-of-sale systems at grocery stores or any retailer, most of them are computer-based now. So if you're not quite, used to that kind of work, then yeah, absolutely. We can at least help you along your way with your resume and your job applications, whether it's one-on-one or just in the resource room.
I imagine there must be such a kinship
Yeah.
amongst the clients.
Yes, absolutely. We have some clients who, they know that we're kind of our go-to spot, right?
Yes,
It's like
yeah.
the one-stop shop to start with your resume and hopefully get the job right from there, with the assistance of that consultant from that placement, which may get them that extra experience that they're struggling to find, and then hopefully lead into long-term employment.
So what should we do if we are either or, an employer or an employee, potentially? Do we need to make appointments? How does that work?
So for employers are welcome to drop in during our office hours, absolutely. Or they can give us a call, send us an email, whatever works for them and their schedule. And we'll absolutely set you up with a job developer who will get your job posting ready, schedule your job fair, whatever your needs are for that hiring purpose. And then for job seekers, they can of course call or find us online, but we absolutely encourage them to drop in because usually they wait 10 minutes, maybe up to 30 minutes to see someone one-on-one.
And you're still at the station tower?
We are. We're on the 4th floor of Station Tower on Bay Street. And we also actually have a second office. We're located in Blind River as well. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, so we serve everyone in the Sioux area as well as Blind River and the North Shore. And Blind River, because of their location, they actually will travel to work with others outside of the
That's
town.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, I have to tell you, in between jobs years ago, I actually worked a 9-month contract
Okay.
when Linda was still at Employment
Oh, yeah.
Solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I learned so much about how important a cover letter is, for instance, and how it's important to relate your cover letter to specific points in the job posting.
Absolutely. And especially now with technology, there are a lot of, especially larger companies,
Right.
they use a system that might actually just pick out maybe a top 5 or the top 10 keywords that they're looking for in someone with
Yes.
that experience. So it's really important for job seekers to know that you need to basically work on your resume and your cover letter for each job that you're applying to. And that's where we come into play. We can help you figure out how to pinpoint those keywords and how to make sure you have kind of your base cover letter and your base resume to go to, but how to customize it for each job you're applying to.
And I also learned at Employment Solutions that when you're looking for work, it's an 8-hour-a-day job.
It's absolutely, it's
Right?
a full-time job
It
in
is.
itself, definitely.
Yeah. So if you're not doing that, perhaps that's holding you back a little bit. So come on over to Employment Solutions and find out what it is that you can do to make sure that you stand out a little bit more. 99 jobs, how you doing?
We're doing well. So far, we have about 10 of our clients that have been employed or started
Awesome.
working as of December 10th. And I know that number will keep growing. Obviously, with Christmas around the
Yes.
corner, it is a bit slower. However, even just looking at last Wednesday, we actually had a number of jobs coming in with the closing dates just after Christmas and just after the new year. So just because there's the holidays, the jobs are still coming in.
You can
and
still look.
Yeah, absolutely.
Terrific.
Get that, that foot ahead.
Yeah, get in there before everybody
Yeah,
else
for
does,
sure.
right? Thank you so much, Melissa. Always such good information and positive reinforcement at Employment Solutions. Appreciate your time. Merry Christmas.
Thanks so much. Merry Christmas, Luann.
We'll take this break on Top Story. We'll be right back.